3 songs the second night, or like,
All
I
right.
don't know. I really don't know how it's gonna happen. Like, or if some of the contestants perform 6 songs the first night, and the other contestants perform 6 songs the second night, and then they judge. Like, I really don't understand how it's gonna work, and it's kind of frustrating. But I know I have to have 6 songs, and so judging by the different options that there are out there, I tried to pick like 3 songs that are like good, and then 3 other songs that are like good, and then like at the 3-way mark, like the third song each time is like the showstopper sort of song, and so we'll see what happens, because like I went with this is what I'm gonna go with if it'll focus. There we go. You can see my pretty handwriting.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go with the first song is gonna be "Beyond the Sea" by Bobby Darin. Gonna do some sort of like old. I'll just take that away now. Do like an old schools like big band sort of song, and show like that different side of my voice. And then second song would be "You Give Love a Bad Name" by Bon Jovi. Do a classic old school rock song that's kind of good. My brother and my other friend were suggesting that I do um what is it? "Turn Me Loose" by Loverboy, which is a great song, and I was thinking about doing that, but the only problem with that song is it has a lot of blank time where I'm not singing, and there's a lot of like musical stuff going on, which is cool. But there's like this really long, like 1.5 minute long, like intro into that song too before I even start singing. So it's like this is a karaoke competition that I'm judged on like performance and crowd participation and stuff like that too. And so it's like, what do I do during these like 1 minute breaks of like not singing? So that's why I went with "You Give Love a Bad Name" by Bon Jovi instead, because it's kind of in the same short sort of genre, but it has less like non-singing time. And then the third song is going to be "Dream On" by Aerosmith, to give them like a big banger, like the end of the night if I'm only doing 3 songs. And then also, I don't want to put that song too late into the competition if I have to do all 6 in one night, because I don't want to blow my voice out before I have to hit the really high note. Then after that, I move into a little bit more of the heavier stuff. I do something that's kind of heavy, but also kind of slow and mellow again, to either start out the next night or bring myself back into a new mode on the first night, with "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica. And then after that, I'm going to do "Sweet Dreams," in parentheses, "are made of this,"
Mm-hmm.
but do the Marilyn Manson version of that song,
Oh.
and kind of get into the different levels of my voice, doing sort of the scratchy, sort of distorted vocals in that. And then I'll bring the house down by doing "Bodies" by Drowning Pool at the end of that, and just do like full screamo shit, and
There you go.
see if
Blow
that
it
can
out.
win me the competition. So there's that. But I
Nice.
will not be streaming next week because I'll be at that out at Brewski's in O'Fallon. And if you wanted to come and support me, you could do that, Gina, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I only worked till 5 so far. I don't know. Things are always changing, and last minute people call off and all that. But so far, Brewski out where in O'Fallon?
It's in O'Fallon, but if you just look up Brewski's, even if you spell it wrong, Google knows what you're looking for.
There we go. Brewski's Pub.
Yep. I'm guessing it's gonna start at 7, because that's when
Wait,
like
up in
everything
Springfield?
starts. No, in
No.
O'Fallon.
Hold on. Whoopsie.
Brewski's Smokehouse and Music.
Oh.
But it's Brewski's.
There we go. It was Brewski's
E-E-Z.
Pub, and then E-Easy. Okay. Yeah, because there's Brewski's like KIES, and that's all the way up in Springfield, Illinois. I was like, I'm not driving that far. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
No, it's in O'Fallon.
Okay, I got it now. Okay, gotcha.
I assume it's gonna start at 7 or something like that because that's when like everything starts
Right.
all the time. But I don't know that for sure, which is annoying. So I'm probably gonna try to get out there like 6:30 myself,
Gotcha.
and then I'll like just eat dinner out there and then just chill until the karaoke competition starts. But
So I set up the stream. I got the notification on Discord through Fishcord, and I'm looking at my channel. For the thumbnail, it actually put my banner photo as the thumbnail, which is weird. Like my page banner. It didn't put the stream thumbnail
you
on
didn't
there.
put it on there yourself?
Well, I only put it on there myself whenever I schedule the stream when you say for later. So I guess
Oh
I could
yeah.
have. I could have delayed it like 5 minutes, but I can always go back and put the correct thumbnail on later. Or maybe I can do it now. Do I have it saved to this computer? Let's see. If not, I can just sift through our Discord messages. Logo.
So yeah, it looks like I went back to the beginning of your video. At least currently, it's only showing like from the point that I started speaking about like how many songs I had to do and stuff.
Ah.
Adam McReynolds
Interesting.
has joined us on the Gina side.
Hello.
Hello there.
So the replay is going to be a little awkward, but that's okay.
At least yours for sure.
Yeah.
If they watch mine, at least they'll get the full episode. But oh well.
It'll be fine. It was worth trying. Experimenting on the internet.
Yeah. It will be interesting though if on the full replay, if it like ends up loading something. I don't know if it would or not. Probably not.
Mm-mm. I don't see why it would on your side. I don't see how it would be any different.
Well, my side wouldn't be any different, but on yours, like it's probably not going to load. Probably won't load the entire part before you started. It'll probably just be from the point you started to the end of the live stream.
That means
which kind of makes sense because, you know, I don't know, you can have your whole live stream and then you can have your guest come in and then record their part of the live stream and then, leave and stop theirs. Yeah, whatever else. Because can you end your live stream without ending my stream?
Let me see.
Like, is there a spot to be like stop live on?
So if I go to the top right corner where it says like you are live, there's an edit and then there's a remove. So maybe.
Yeah, you can delete.
So possibly. I don't want to do it right now, but
well, right.
There's a view on YouTube button. Oh, there's a quick link to my YouTube page. Oh my gosh, that's so handy. Otherwise, I've just been opening another tab and just going to YouTube and then my channel and then going to the link. There's a little quick link.
Oh yeah, you can do view on YouTube. Yep, and then it takes you right to the stream, and then you can do a quick share and bring it back over.
Yeah, because otherwise, if I just leave Studio, I'm sure that the stream would keep going. I don't know.
Yeah, if you click that, it opens a new tab automatically.
Interesting. Oh, I need to turn off live reactions because I hate those things. Customization.
I'm gonna hit the 100% 1,000 times before you turn those off, so that it's still part of.
No, I just turned it off. Go away.
There we go. 100. Keep it 100.
No, go away.
I wonder if it'll still keep it in there as part of the beginning of the live stream.
Oh my god, that was so nice. I hit the view on YouTube button. Oh, so convenient. Good job, StreamYard. No, I was saying, so that means every time I'm late and I come in, we just have to replay the intro. So it's there's the intro on my side. No, I'm kidding. We need I need to make a separate like Gina's late intro.
Yeah.
A very short, like edit your intro so it's fast forward, and it's like a quarter of the time. Okay, now that we're caught up, hello.
Yeah, you just like have my main intro just kind of start again, and then it like speeds up in like black and white, and it's just like has like a little title that says Gina's late.
Gina was
like,
late. Late Gina be late.
Yeah. Hey. Yep. They're using editing software, whatever. Like you have, I believe you have your own like recorded version of the stream through StreamYard or whatever, right? Or do you not have
Yes,
access to
I
that?
think I have it saved from whenever I do stream whenever you're not here, because I think there was 1 or 2 times that I did. I have access to it like through StreamYard. I can play the video.
Yeah.
But I think
But
I do have it saved.
I mean, does StreamYard have a an archive of these streams on your like StreamYard at all?
Nope.
No. Okay. So you have certain admin abilities, but it doesn't keep track. It doesn't archive the video for you. Okay.
Right.
So you don't have the ability to like just take out my intro and okay. So if I wanted to, I could send you the video file.
What I could do is go back to I kicked my lamp. Go back to a previous video on my cell phone, and I could screen grab it.
Can you screen grab a video?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can do that?
That's how I got like Kenny twerking on that one stream. Instead of clipping, you rewind to where you want, and then you hit screen grab or whatever, and then you hit the play video, and then you screen grab it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
How do you?
And that's how I got Biz with that night with the spider. Yeah, I screen grabbed it.
Is it a YouTube thing or is it a phone feature?
No, it's a phone. Like you go.
I might not have. It might be. You have iPhone, don't you?
No, I have Android.
Is it Android? Okay.
It's not screencast. It's where is it? Screen record. Yeah, right there. In my like drop down menu. I have a screen record.
Okay, hold on. Live caption.
Lurking at a party. Hello, cool. Eric Wyrock. Ewick. Welcome back. Danny or Adam McReynolds. He said he accidentally kicked himself out. You can do anything you put your mind to, Danny. The sign is
Wait a minute. Okay. Sky's the limit. Hold on.
Screen recording on your phone, LOL. Yep.
While you're screen recording, Android has access to anything visible on your screen or played on your device. So be careful with things like
Yeah, so if a notification pops up, so hit like do not disturb so notifications don't pop up and disturb it. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna I can do that.
Yeah, and then that's how most people get like clips of like memes and stuff or videos from like movies is you screen grab it.
Eric Wyrock, what's up?
Eric is the best lurker. He does it in the uncreepy way.
I have it on
Hello, Adele.
I record audio and all. See,
yep.
Well, dang.
I have recently updated my no brand 3G phone to a 5G Samsung. Oh my god, a different world. Yes, when you jump from like a really old phone that's like now phased out, like you can't even make calls on anymore, and then you get a new phone. Oh my god. You just taught him something, Gina. Yep, I sure did.
I'm a huge fan of the Motorola's because, I mean, my first flip phone was a Motorola back in the day. And then it's got some really nice features that you don't get on the Samsung. Like I can just do that and turn on my flashlight.
What? Can I do that?
And
Nope, it didn't work.
it has some other cool like gestures and stuff like that too, which are nice that you can like turn on and off.
You know what
Get
I
into your
used to like?
gestures. You might be able to turn it on and off on your phone. I don't know, but in your like accessibility and gestures, you can turn on like 3 finger things and whatever else. You might be able to turn it on, but they're also like so much cheaper than the Samsungs too, and it has a lot of the same functionality that you need, like fingerprint sensors and whatever else, and all the different security and good processors and good camera. But
What I wish. So this is not the newest Pixel, but a newer Pixel, but the
oh
version
yeah, the
before this.
Google Pixel. Okay.
Yeah, so the version or two before this, my old phone before I had this, had this nice feature that you could actually squeeze either side of the screen, um, and it would automatically pull up like Google Assistant. So that
Hmm.
was always nice to just squeeze it and then ask instead of saying
Well,
the
yeah,
trigger
you
for
have to
Google.
just say, hey, yeah.
Well, sometimes it doesn't recognize it, like, and you get frustrated because it's not, or if you just don't want it on, then yeah, you could just squeeze either side of your phone and it
I
would
just,
automatically pull it up.
I just, on my phone, I have the little feature on the top, so I just push the little speaker button
Yep.
and do that.
We have amigos.
But there's also a certain way, like you can program like the volume buttons or whatever to pull up the Google Assistant, or instead of adjusting the volume, like when the phone's off. Or you can do stuff like that. My Google Assistant is a pain in the ass. It keeps popping. I hate that. Yeah, it happens to me too. It'll happen to me in the middle of like watching a YouTube video, and it's like nobody even said any of the key words or whatever to get it to pop up. It just pops up, pauses your video, and it's just like starts like searching for something. Like, did you need my help? And it's like, no, I need you to get off because this video's more interesting than you. Like,
Right, go away. I wasn't talking to you. You smell like the smoker. Were you getting into the smoker outside?
he's like, yes, and
Look,
that's why
look
I
at that guilty
taste so
face. He
good.
stopped licking and side-eyed me. He was like, "No."
He's like, yes, I taste like barbecue. It's
Were you
delicious.
getting into the smoker? Were you being bad? Were you being bad? Look at that guilty face.
He's just trying to understand what you're asking him. Is Google Assistant still the paperclip?
No.
Maybe on like Microsoft Word or something like that, but
Clippy?
nowadays it's this it looks like this. These like it's this weird like 4 or 5 rainbow dots.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so handsome.
There we
Everyone
go.
loves you. Look, this gorgeous dog.
This is what Google is. It's these
Yeah.
4 dots. Hi, how can I help? It's still the same process or whatever as a stupid paperclip. But
What did I hear? Oh, the airlines. Whenever that whole cyber thing was happening, that bad update that like shut down airports, someone said is like, yeah, you realize Southwest and stuff still runs like Windows like 5 or something, and people are like, oh my god, they're still using Clippy. And they're like,
yep.
no, that's the version before Clippy, like older than Clippy.
Yep. When I worked at Pet Supplies Plus, I think they've updated their system. Well, no, they have definitely updated their system now, but they might still be running on the same computers though, which those computers are running Windows XP.
Yeah.
Which XP was honestly one of the best Windows processing or not press. What's the word I'm looking for? Operating system. It's one of the best operating systems out there. But
that was when I was in high school. XP was the version that everybody was using. And then Windows, what was it? Windows 10 was like the big shift.
Yeah.
From XP.
And then like
that was like
Vista
the later years
is
of high
awful
school.
and all that.
people
But
were
now
pissed. It was way different.
Now this newest one they're talking about coming out with is gonna actually take a lot of the different aspects that made XP so good and like bring those back.
What is all over my hands that you are so fascinated with? I sold a guinea
Nothing.
pig earlier. Is that what it is? Do you smell a guinea pig?
No, they're just there, and you're letting him lick your hands, so he's just gonna keep doing it.
Well, he usually stops after a little bit, but he's actually like holding onto my arm. You can't really see, but he was like holding onto my arm.
Yep.
Adele says I loved XP. Yeah, XP was nice.
Yeah.
My
XP with DOS, and you can play really cool video games.
My old coworker Elena from Marine Solutions, she actually had a like a mode for her phone to look like make everything look like Windows XP. Like all the apps, it made it look like the XP home screen and everything.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I could do that with like do the friggin' green layout with the hill with the blue sky behind it. Yeah, I would like that. I've
I think you
always
can currently
liked a
even
really
the newer
nice clean home screen.
I think the newer programs, like on this computer, I'm sure if I looked in the settings, I think there's still settings to make it look like Windows XP. Like they have like almost like a skin.
Oh
or
yeah.
A theme.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you miss me? Sometimes he
I
wants
still
cuddles.
like. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
Sometimes
fine.
he wants cuddles before I go to work, and so I'll go to work and I have his hair all over my shirt. My boss will be like, "You're all hairy." I was like, "Yeah, I know. Miko wanted cuddles after I got dressed already. I can't say no to this face."
Yeah,
so I have a lip brush on my desk.
Oh. But I've always been a huge fan of a really nice, clean home screen or a clean like desktop. I can't stand the people that have like 1,000 icons all over the screen and stuff like that. I think
like a computer screen? Yeah.
I think, yeah, if I do share entire screen, can I do that? Yeah, okay. So if I do that and I share the screen and then I minimize, is it showing my desktop?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it also your crypt?
So that's just a big picture. Up here, I have my recycle bin. That's all I have on my desktop. Everything else is just on the
toolbar.
The toolbar down at the bottom. So.
I still have just like the basic stuff from whenever I set up the computer, and then here, let me see if I can do it. Let's see. Present, share screen. Entire screen, I guess.
Yep.
Share. Yeah, there's mine.
I feel like that. You got some icons, but not like a lot. I also make sure that my resolution is like as high as possible. I want like the smallest icons, and I want to like really nicely organized, just like that.
And then I have it so this Bulbasaur. Yeah, this Bulbasaur scrolls through. I think I have like 4 or 5 different Bulbasaur backgrounds.
Nice. Back in the day, I used to mess around a lot with Microsoft Paint, and I would make like a really cool like background and stuff like that. Bulbasaur looks like, at least that Bulbasaur looks like a really easy image to create in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
And I miss Microsoft Paint. I don't think it exists anymore, does it? Paint 3D, which is not Paint.
Let me see if it's on mine.
Oh yeah, this is not. I mean, it has some of the functionality, but this is not.
Oh yeah, I have Paint.
This is not as good as Microsoft Paint. Paint 3D.
It looks a little different, but it's called Paint. But it definitely looks different.
Yeah. The one on my computer is called Paint 3D.
Odd.
I might have a more modern computer than you. I don't know.
Mine should only be like a year and a half. What, coming up on 2 years old?
Oh yeah? Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Got it off Newegg. That was one of
Mine's
those.
several years old actually, but it's got like the most updated version of Windows, and then but it was also like somebody's custom built gaming PCs that I, you know, have acquired since they got their new upgraded custom built Alienware PC. So I'm thinking about potentially doing that too. I'm trying, man. I'm just really tired of spending money and dropping it on all this like stupid things, like having to get repairs done and get the car fixed and whatever else. And then I got behind on some of my bills, and so I had to just pay a whole bunch of money to pay those bills off because, well, I don't want to pay just a partial amount. I want to pay them off completely. So I've just been racking up my credit card even more.
Lady
I love spending money. Well, I love spending money too on like the stupidest stuff, and then it's like, oh crap, I forgot about the important things. Like all of a sudden, I came home from work the other day, and I had a little notice on the door. It said, "We had to shut your gas off." I'm like, damn it! I didn't realize I got that far behind. And so I like immediately paid that and scheduled them to come and like, get my gas turned back on, which is like, it's so stupid. When they turn your gas off, they just come take somebody and they turn the wrench a couple times on your thing outside, and that's it. But whenever you turn it back on, like, you have to have somebody at the house because they have to like come inside and make sure everything is working properly, because whenever they shut it off, they always seem to break something. And then you have to pay the reconnection fee on top of everything else that you owe on top of that too. So, yeah. And you're laughing at me, Diane, whatever. Sometimes I know I get behind, like I forget to pay 1 month or whatever, and then I just pay, this the second month I just pay the extra large bill or whatever, plus like the, I don't know, the $15 late fee or whatever they add on. It is what it is. But sometimes I just kind of forget about it and end up being a little bit later than I planned on.
Yeah.
Same thing had just happened to one of my customers too. Like, I'm going up to her house the same time the Spire guy is there, and he goes and like puts the little thing on the door and goes around the corner, turns his wrench 5 times and starts walking off. And then by that time she's answered the door. I was like, I guess they just shut your gas off. I was like, what's this for? It's like non-payment or whatever. It's like, but I just paid that. And it's like, yeah. Like, yeah, that's what we all say. Which I'm not judging anybody, right? Because like literally the same thing happened to me like 3 days later. And
we all go through it.
Yep. I wasn't laughing at you. Yeah, you were. It's okay.
Oh, man.
Or maybe you were just laughing at the love spending money thing. Whatever. It's okay.
Fall is coming.
You can laugh at me if you want.
Fall is coming and I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
My boss, he went to the casino apparently, what was it, yesterday or the day before? And he ended up coming out. He went in with like $100, came out with like over 1,000. So he texts me. He's like, I hit big at the casino, so I'm on my way to Home Depot to get that 12-foot skeleton that my wife said I couldn't buy the day before. So I was like, there you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So we're like, are you He's like, yeah, I'm gonna set it up in the house, and we're like, in your house? He goes, yeah, I have tall ceilings in my living room. We're like, 12
Yeah.
feet tall, and yeah, he went home today, and he texted us back. He's like, yeah, my ceilings are only 11 feet. I was like,
Oh
one
no.
1 foot short.
Oh man. Yeah,
We're like,
see,
told you.
that sucks though.
Yeah.
Um,
She says I was laughing at the love spending
yeah.
money. I love spending money. I didn't buy that flashlight. I was shopping on Wednesday on my channel on my stream. And I found a flashlight that's green because the knives I usually carry are green, my pen is green, but then my flashlight is the dessert theme. So I don't always carry the things to match it. So I was like, now I need a green flashlight. So I was shopping around. I haven't bought it yet. Um I need to find somebody with the in the knife community that has a discount code
There you go.
or a collaboration code.
Yep, you got all
But
your
yeah,
green stuff.
I did. Yeah, so I didn't show it off, but I carried my artisan cutlery today that I got at Blade Show.
Really nice.
Yeah, used it to open some cans of dog and cat food, so it got used today.
There you go.
It was funny. My aquatic specialist came up to me and she's like, "Am I crazy? Open this fish bag." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I went to, separate, but no, apparently it got sealed on both sides.
Oh,
She's like, "Okay, I'm not crazy." I was like, "Watch, now it's going to have a hole on one of the sides. It's not going to." She's like, "No, it's like vacuum." She like tried to pull the two edges apart. And yeah, no, it was airtight. So,
yeah.
but I pulled out my knife to cut it. She's like, "No, don't cut it. I want to keep it." I'm like, "You told me to open it. I was going to open it."
Yep. You told me to open it. I'm gonna open it. Howdy, select back. What's up? But yeah, I had to go to Home Depot too to buy this, which it wasn't too expensive, but I had to get this like plastic spring panel because the plumber, when he fixed the faucet spigot on the outside of my house, he had to drill a hole into the drywall behind my front door to access the piping on the inside. And one, I wish he would have gone ahead and added an additional like shutoff valve on the internal piping when he did that, which he didn't. But then, so I had to get this like panel that's like with a spring loaded thing, so it can fit. It says it can fit any shaped hole that's up to 14 by 14 inch, diameter or whatever. And so luckily, yeah, the hole was like 12 by 14 inch, pretty much square rectangle. And so I just had to buy this panel, and it fits in there nicely, and you can paint over it and stuff. But I was like struggling. It's like, what do I do with this? And so I reached out to my brother-in-law about it, and like, what do I do? I got this hole in my wall. Can you help me like make a door or something, or find a door somewhere? To cover up the hole. And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, how big is it? And so then he's like, this is what you need. And so that's like a $40 one, but I just got this basically. I just clicked on that and that didn't load, but this one right here, it's just like a little plastic thing that's got like a spring. This is the exact one I got right here. I'll go ahead and load that. Is it still showing? Yes, it is. Yeah. So in the back, you just kind of put this in first, and then that's got the spring loaded, and then you just fit those two in on the other side, and it just kind of spring closed, and it's just kind of white plastic on the front. and you can paint it or whatever to match your wall if you want. But my walls in the living room are just kind of off white, and this is basically a lighter shade of off white. So it works. I'm just not gonna paint it.
Very
Long
nice.
day. Went to Chattanooga for a swap, about 8 hour drive road trip. Then musical tanks when I got home. Just finishing up. Tomorrow heading to Louisville club meeting and hang out with those folks. Excellent. You got to see Ed and his live stream at the swap there. Pretty sweet.
Very nice. Very nice.
We got just a few minutes left. Thanks everybody for joining us. I know a lot of you just joined us because you probably just got a notification that I was actually even live streaming because Gina posted hers.
I did. It came late.
Yeah.
I was late. I had to close the store.
YouTube hates me. And I hate YouTube, so it's okay. I just use it as a streaming platform.
It's a mutual
It's
hate
a mutual
relationship.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
I rounded up most of my mud guppies yesterday. They went to a 600-gallon pond. Wow.
Dang.
That's cool. I have 3 little baby guppies in my 20-gallon long in my bedroom because when I bought 10 White Cloud minnows at Pet Supplies Plus a couple weeks back, they were in the guppy tank with the females and a couple of the females that had babies. And so when she was scooping up the White Cloud, she ended up catching a couple babies in the meantime. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I got somewhere I'll put them, and they'll be fine. And because that tank, I talked about it last week, but that tank in my bedroom, it's the longest tank that I've had set up. It's been set up for like 5 years now, and I rescaped it once when I set up the 40 breeder and brought my beta sorority from that tank into the 40 breeder. So it's been in its current scape for like 3.5 years or something like that, maybe 3 years. And yeah, it's just been the easiest tank to take care of. It's got a really thick substrate. The light is just perfect, and the timer on it's just been perfect to where I've never had any serious algae issues. Even when I've just completely neglected the tank and just let water levels get down to where I've had like big plant die off. Like I've had a little bit of like a string algae outbreak, but all I had to do was pull it out and just add water, and string algae problem gone. Like guppies love a stable tank, and that tank is just the best tank ever. And like, though I want to replace it with this 29-gallon long that I got from one of my customers, I don't really want to take down that tank just because it's been so freaking stable. I can just do whatever I want with it. I can neglect it. I can just keep up with it, whatever. It's just a perfect tank. I wish we didn't need animal control. What happened with you? Like, did you get a raccoon taking over your house or something?
No, she's Adam McReynolds said, "I'm happy just to catch a stream. Animal control keeps me so busy anymore that it becomes my life." I guess that's what he does.
Are you like an animal control person for like your city or county or something like that? Or are you talking about controlling the levels of animals in your house? Like they're having, like your fish are having too many babies and you don't know what to do with them, animal control. Okay. We just started to clear the show. Okay, so yeah, you work for actual animal control. Okay. I've also thought about how like, what do you need to know or whatever to do to get that sort of job? Though I don't want to work for the government in any sort of way anymore, not even for animal control, but animal control would be one of those sorts of jobs that I think I have the mindset and the skill set or whatever to actually do. Like, I don't mind going and grabbing a rabid raccoon right from the back of the neck. Like, whatever. I'll be my own like crocodile hunter with animal control. But I don't want to work for the government. No, not anymore.
No.
That would just depend on what that particular facility requires. Yeah, of course. Just like any job. Geez, Danny. Well, I mean, whatever. I don't care. I go up and grab it. I do that all the time. Like, oh, snake, let me just move you out of the way. Oh, there's a spider in your house. So let me, like, oh, you got a cat stuck in your tree. Let me just go climb the tree and get your cat out. Like, we only deal with domestics, mainly just dogs. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm actually more sad about is dealing with the dogs, not being the person to go rescue the squirrel that just fell out of the tree that the family doesn't know what to do with it. Like, yeah. They won't let me mess with anything else. Yeah, see that? Yeah, they probably wouldn't let me mess with anything else. I become a liability and I get fired for that because I'd go playing with the raccoons. But anyway, I've now brought us over by a couple minutes. So, who deals with the rabid raccoons? Animal control. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I will, like I said earlier, I will not be streaming next week. Gina probably won't stream on Saturday either since she'll have her own stream on Wednesday. But
we'll see.
I will see you guys in 2 weeks on, what is that, the 30th? Or, no. No, the 24th.
24th. Yep.
Yeah. Because the 31st or whatever, I might be doing another game night or something over at my friend's house. But anyway, well, luckily I'm scheduled to see you tomorrow, Diane. So let's fix that problem. Danny just canceled Gina's stream.
Well, I don't know. Nathan's actually been liking being on stream.
It's my stream, by the way.
Yeah.
We just also do it on Gina's channel.
Yeah.
Because StreamYard allows us to. But I mean, I say it's my stream. It's our stream.
It's our stream. You host it. It is
hosted
hosted on yours.
And it was originally, the first whole season was only on my channel, but then StreamYard allowed us to do it on both channels. So it's just like, well, it's our stream anyway, so let's do it on both channels and have fun with it. Come Monday. Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. And I'm going to play more City of Heroes with my online gaming nerds.
Yeah.
So, catch you in 2 weeks, everybody. Have a great one. Hopefully, I'll do decent on this karaoke contest. So I'll tell you all about it in 2 weeks. Anyway,
bye.
So long, and thanks for the fish.